Friends, like this video and subscribe to the channel. It motivates me to create new videos. Thank you for watching me.
Episode 118. Perez went to the academy. Aside from the fact that I no longer had a reason to go to the Imperial Palace, nothing had really changed in my daily life. My father went on a business trip to see if it was possible to open another franchise of the clothing store in the South. The twins are busy with their training. I manage Pellet Corporation's business, and every now and then I visit my grandfather's outfit to make sure he's taking his medications and so we can have lunch together. I think my days are a little more boring without Perez. Oh my. If only he didn't have such a pretty face. Anyways, I was so nervous that day that I couldn't say anything and just let him leave. Next time we see each other, I'll have to give him a good scolding. With such a pretty face, he can't have bad habits. The Empire would be in danger. This is weird. By now, he should already know I was coming. Maybe. Grandpa? Oh, you're here, Tia. What are you doing standingsmanga.me there? Come on in. Phew, what a relief. Are you very busy? I have been a little lately. Is your vision getting bad? Huh? No, it's nothing. When you get to be this age, it's normal for your eyes to get tired more quickly. You don't have to know this because you're still young, Tia. It'll be a relief if it's just that, but in my previous life, my grandfather was the first to lose his vision due to side effects. Grandpa, did you have breakfast? Of course. No, I want to know if you ate properly. So, you probably didn't take the nutritional supplement that Dr. Astera prescribed you, right? Well, I was going to take it after having lunch. Moments like these are really frustrating as the only one who knows Thestris Mangal future. But I ate everything yesterday, Tia. Don't be so upset. I'm not upset because of the supplements. No, actually, I am, but then what is it? I'm saddened to see my grandfather working so much. It would be one stake nice to have someone to help you, so you could rest. Many people maintain the title of Patriarch until they reach my grandfather's age. However, they usually have an heir to help them. That way, they learn how to lead the family naturally by working side by side. For that very reason, Vise was always trying to help, but my grandfather would not let him. Even during my previous life, it took a long time for my grandfather to start teaching Vise how to lead. Perhaps my grandfather didn't believe in Vise a lot back then. He only trusted that, as a member of his family, his son would stand out. However, even after finally learning how to do the job, Vise's abilities weren't enough. I worked by my grandfather's side as his secretary. That is why I had to fill in the void that Vise could not make up for. I didn't know that my little Tia thought so much about her grandfather. Lovely girl. Don't worry, Grandpa. I'll grow up soon and lighten your burden. Grandpa, let's go have lunch. My cousins also suggested we all eat together. I think they're already waiting for us in the dining room. Maybe Craney too. I see. How's Craney these days? That idiot Bellasac. No, he's doing better because Bellasac doesn't bother him anymore. He comes to my office almost every day to borrow books. Yes, that's good. Take good care of Craney so he won't feel lonely. Grandpa. 2. Oh no, he's going to fall down the stairs. Grandpa. My arms and shoulders hurt so much. Is it because I fell against the stairs? Oh, Grandpa. Grandpa, wake up. I can't move my arms. Help me. Someone help me. The Lombardi estate was on high alert because Rebirth Lombardi, the patriarch, had collapsed. Galahad's daughter, Florentia Lombardi, who used her wits to save Rebirth, shoulder and suffered grave injuries. Rebirth Lombardi, who lost consciousness, was put under total bed rest for a month by the doctor's recommendation. To fill in the void left by Rebirth, one person was officially chosen to perform the duties of the patriarch of the Lombardi family. Lombardi's eldest son, V's Lombardi. Episode 119 of All Right, so this is the feeling. Congratulations, honey. Isn't your father's collapse such a blessing in disguise? I know. Heaven must be helping me. They said it was only a month, but can't you just slash him away like this? Well, perhaps the time has come for him to spend the rest of his life in comfort. Huh? That kid is close with Florentia. They've been doing such annoying things these days. Then, you guys can go now. It's almost time for swordsmanship with Bellasac. Hayes. By the way, I heard that Florentia's hurt quite badly. Didn't she fall down the stairs while trying to save Grandfather? I wanted to scold her for once, but now she can't even move. That's good Bellasac. Sister? I've never seen her this angry. I don't care how much you hate Tia. She's hurt because she saved Grandfather. I'm so concerned about her. But you, try and mess around when Tia's in pain then I won't even look at you again. Oh, Miss Florentia. Where are you? I'm here. Clara Van. Miss Florentia. You're here already. Brother, is that you? Are you all right? I heard you were heavily injured after saving the Patriarch, so I rushed here as fast as I could. I think the story's been exaggerated. Then your injury. I was injured. As you can see, my right shoulder is torn a bit. I can't move around too harshly. Aye, indeed. But it's not as bad as everyone said. Here, have some fruit. Oh, thank you. Please tell me what happened, Miss Florentia. I was about to eat with him. Then, I'm relieved you weren't seriously injured, and it seems like the Patriarch's illness was discovered early. Fiesel filled his position. Aren't you worried? The family members and employees are in an uproar. How are you so calm? I actually feel fortunate that Fiesel became the head of the family. Fortunate. I don't understand what you mean. I wonder how that's a good thing. Of course, it's not a good thing that Fiesel can exercise the same rights as the Patriarch, even for a moment. But the important thing is that he will perform his duties as head of the family in a messy manner. It will probably be hard to watch. Right? So there's nothing to worry about. That's great then. It's not that I don't believe Clarabin, but he must be worried about Fiesel becoming that head of the family. A lot. In some ways, it's amazing. Everyone in the clan is worried about Lombardi. I feel the same. I think this will show everyone just how lacking a person Fiesel is. In the previous life, Grandfather was seriously ill and passed away. To make matters worse, that incident happened. Just at that time. Let's just keep an eye on everything. Grandfather isn't the kind of person who just sits around and watches when there's a problem. Even you, my lady. Clearly, this life and the last life flow in a similar order in the past. The only person who could act as the head of the family at that time was Wiesel. But there's a big difference. It's me. In this life, I know the future. A few days later. It's going well. I was nervous on the inside, but I'm getting better at handling my work day by day. I done. You can take it out. Did my father have a hard time with this? I've always watched Wiesel as he's the heir of the vassal family, so I knew he's stupid. I just didn't know it was this bad. The Devon clan is working with the Lombardi clan. This family plays an important role in uniting Lombardi's businesses scattered across the continent. But this temporary head of the clan speaks informally to me, and he doesn't even understand the report. Please come in, Sir Groddick Bree. Prepare yourself mentally as well. Oh, the Bree family runs the Lombardi Bank. He will probably hate the guy more than me. Then, please allow me to come in. I needed to talk to the Patriarch. Why must it be Wiesel who took the place? The timing is just horrible. What? A counterfeit check? Yes, a deposit check to be exact. As you know, when business people pay their bills, instead of cash, they use checks that we had set aside at the Lombardi Bank. Since people can't carry a large amount of money at once, and it's common for the check to be exchanged for cash at the bank, so why were you fooled by this? They were so similar that we couldn't tell any difference. With the naked eye, the material was the same. Does he even understand what I'm saying? The Lombardi Bank, when a check comes in, we first release the money, and once that week, we collect checks from all over the country and compare them with the ledger. Since it looks the same as the real one, it's hard to detect them. Counterfeit product on the spot. I see. How many counterfeit checks are there? Only one. One check? It's only one. I thought there were dozens more. Sir Wiesel, this is not an issue that can be easily overlooked once they confirm that the counterfeit check worked. Never mind. Let me know when we have about 10 counterfeit checks. Take care of the loans I mentioned first. How? I can't believe someone acting as head of the family can take this matter so lightly. I'll try my best. The Patriarch collapsed because we couldn't take care of him properly. I can't even visit him. To explain myself now. Please excuse me. Right, get out. Stop wasting time on vain things. Everyone's just useless. Sir Wiesel. Huh? What is it, butler? I'll go prepare dinner. But is it time already? All right, you can go. Come in. How was it? Episode 120. How was it? It's very tiring. Haha, it must be no joke that you're exhausted. So you should get better and go back to work. Of course, of course. So, what did Wiesel do and decide today? Indeed, he must have had some expectations when he entrusted that position to Wiesel. That he'd realize the responsibility of the head of the family and show a different side of himself. How is Wiesel feeling? He looks happy. I was hoping that he'd learn the responsibilities that come with the title and let go of his greed. Maybe I was expecting too much. I should forget it now. Sir. Oh, I'm fine. Don't worry. I just feel sorry for my vassals. That's why you should recover quickly and take back the title. Thanks to the early detection, I was told that I'd be fine if I took some medicine and rested. Oh, I'm relieved. To be honest, I wasn't expecting anything because I'm already old. But Dr. Estera, grandfather. Oh, Tia's here, huh? Come in. I called everyone here today. All right, come in, everyone. I'll prepare some food and drinks. What are you still doing? Kren'll give him presents and ask how he is. Did you bring a present? About that, yes. I hope you recover soon. I harvested these in the garden. Ha! Ha! He took the courage to give them to me. Thank you, Cranny Dot. You have great taste in flowers. I love them. I got a compliment. Grandfather. Sometimes when I'm sick, reading comforts me. Thank you, Lelaine. I've already read all the books here. I'll read this one today. Gorobo. The snack's ready. Please excuse me, sir. All right, you did well. Grandfather. You should try this too. It's delicious. Haha, thank you guys. You guys should also eat. All right. Tia. Yes, grandfather, was it your idea to bring them here? I wonder how he found out. Thank you, Tia. I'm glad that you're safe. That's fortunate. Grandfather. Sons or Gammon Olin. Gallahan, I'm taking great care of Tia. Her shoulder is better now. Don't worry. Swar Tia would be so sad if you came back, since you're dealing with something important in the south. So stop saying that you'll return to Lombardi. Miss Shannet, are you there? Greetings, Miss Shannet. It's been a while. I'm Grodik Bree. Long time no see, Sir Bree. Please come in. Please excuse me. Would you like to have tea? I'll make it in no time. Huh? Oh, thank you. Having you make tea like this. I like to do these small things on my own. I'm a bit different. Everyone knows how badly Vestian Schulz deceived her. But on the contrary, she looks happier than before. You must be concerned about the bank incident. What brought you here today? Oh, that's... Here, please take a look. Is this a check from the Lombardi Bank? Yes, that's right. But why? No! It's not like that. One of these is a counterfeit. Someone put a lot of effort into creating a counterfeit check. We barely recognize the fake check based on its identification number. Because this is confidential, it's difficult to officially release the number. They're so similar that I didn't notice until he said so. They even feel the same. How many of these have you found out? As of today, there are 5 in total. Checks. This is a serious matter. That's what I mean. I told Sir Wiesel twice, but it didn't seem to do anything. Yes, I think this should be brought to the Patriarch, but I don't have any right. The Lombardi vassals are loyal. It's natural to feel guilty about my father's incident. Let me think about a solution. Thank you, Miss Shannet. Until we find a way to distinguish between fakes, we will stop issuing existing checks. We'll have to create a new type of check. But that's the authority of the head of the family. Let me talk to Wiesel. Until then, please find a way to recognize fake checks. Yes, I understand. I'm relieved. Yeah. This is a huge problem. I must act quickly. Episode 121. I heard Grodik Bree visited Miss Shannet. And here. One is a check issued by the Band of Lombardi, and the other is counterfeit. It's my first time seeing it in person, but I already know how to spot the fake one. In my previous life, it happened while I was trying to help my grandfather. I guess it's useful now. How are they so identical? It's probably close to impossible for other people to distinguish between these checks. I don't know who made this, but they did it carefully. A bank's asset is credit. The person who made that counterfeit check is stealing from Lombardi. This is tantamount to a direct hit to the money and credit of the Lombardi Bank. Okay, a bad person. But how did you get the counterfeit check? It couldn't have been easy since not a lot has been issued. That's a trade secret. All right then. It's not easy to trace the source. What's wrong, be it? Aren't you going to ask anything else? You already told me. It's a trade secret. Need I ask anything else? But anyway, Miss Florentia supports our Caramel Avenue, so if I wanted to, I could manipulate the flow of money and force him to say it. I want my relationship with Caramel Avenue to be strong and long-lasting. Threatening Beat to get the source of the information is like killing the goose that lays the golden eggs. Besides, Beat has a lot to lose now. He won't betray me. What he needs is a stable foundation on which he can grow his intelligence guild, not some small amount of money he can get from counterfeits. Thank you. However, in the end, Wiesel cannot prevent the situation from getting worse this time. In the previous life, numerous counterfeit checks were passed around. The amount of damage was so enormous that it was truly astronomical. By the time Wiesel figured out the situation and tried to resolve it, it was already too late. My grandfather, who was sick in bed, had to take special measures. Immediately create a check with a new design and exchange it for the old check. Lombardi will bear all the damages resulting from counterfeit checks. In reality, it was impossible to immediately identify a counterfeit check, so it was inevitable. That fool! Should we put it under sunlight? They're the same. There must be a difference. Could there be a mole in the Lombardi Bank? If they are identical, I think someone may have stolen checks from the bank. The betrayal of a Lombardi insider. In fact, this was the leading hypothesis when looking for the culprit. I wonder if I should tell them the answer before things get more chaotic. My lady. Be it. Do you have matches? Yes, but try to burn this piece of paper. Ha! All of a sudden. I understand. Oh! What is this? It's the way to distinguish between the fake and the real one. In the previous life, the employees at the Lombardi Bank couldn't find out the difference. This method was only discovered during the process of destroying checks. But it was too late then. How? How did you know to do this? It's a trade secret. Huh? Trade. Secret. Aye. Clarivan. I'm here, Miss Florentia. Tell Miss Shannon what I just showed you. Yes, I understand. And Violet, don't forget to be as quick as possible. Take it out of the safe at the Lombardi Bank and give it to Clarivan. Which? Yes, Miss Florentia. I'll go after the meeting. Whoosh. And be it, I have a favor to ask you. Yes, please just say it. His eyes look somewhat similar to Clarivan's. Please do an investigation on someone for me. The name is... Come in. You're here? That expression of meeting an uninvited guest. I guess I interrupted the intimate time you two had. Please excuse me. I need to talk to Wiesel about something. Talk to me? What would you have to discuss with me? I can't talk about it here. Anything you want to say to me, you can say it in front of my wife. Just spit it out, all right? I heard there have been fake checks going around. Did you hear about this? Did that bank manager come to meet you? No, it's not that. Wiesel, stay calm. Listen, I don't want to. How dare you ignore the authority given to me by father as head of the family? How dare I? Father temporarily entrusted you with that position. it doesn't mean that you can do anything as you please, acting like you're really the head. Acting like it? I'm doing my job diligently. You're not in a position to tell me what to do. I don't know what position the head of the family holds in your mind, but one thing is clear. You have no idea how serious this counterfeit incident is. How foolish. Watch your mouth. Even if you're my sister, you can't talk to me like this. I'm the head of the family. I'm filling the position for father. It's like I'm talking to a wall. All Wiesel cares about is his authority and rights as the head of the family. Conversations about counterfeit checks are just going in circles. How important are a few counterfeit checks? Aren't you so obsessed with trivial things that you can't distinguish between public and private matters? Are you jealous that I'm taking father's place? It's obvious that you're trying to meddle in my affairs like this. You truly believe this matter is trivial. To you, I would be nothing more than an evil-minded intruder. All right, Wiesel? I expected too much from you. I need to see father tomorrow morning. Episode 122. Grandfather. Oh, Tia, you're here. How was your day? Here are the nutritional supplements and snacks. I'm still very healthy. How's your injury? I'm much better now. They say I can remove this protector in a few days. That's a good thing. By the way, what brought you here so early this morning? You usually come at lunchtime. I just wanted to see you as soon as possible. Pay. Of course, that's not all. Last night, Claravan visited Aunt Shannon and taught her how to identify counterfeit checks. My aunt would never just sit by and ignore such a serious matter. My aunt would never just sit by and ignore such a serious matter. So obviously. Is that right? Ho, ho, ho. Wiesen. Finally. Who's? Ha. Lady Florentia. Hello, patriarchs. It's not Aunt Shannon. So many patriarchs came here. They all brought something. I wonder if adults socialize like this. Fighting everyone. Thank you for your hard work. Oh, yes? You too. Don't just stand there. Come in. What is that? We brought good things for your body. This is honey from Peltro. It's great for your respiratory system. I brought exotic fruits for you. Judging by the situation, you must have something that's hard to say. In times like this, you have to act tactfully and pretend not to notice. Grandfather, I'll be out for a bit. Is that so? I'll be done in no time. Yes, grandfather. All right, what's going on? About that. We had something to ask you, so we all came together. The thing that you wanted to ask a favor for. All right, tell me. We hope you reconsider your decision. Decision? Please reconsider your decision to have Sir Wiesel as the head of the household. Do you all think so? He ones who couldn't come feel the same, sir. After Wiesel became the head of the family, the workload increased several times. This is the time when the spring harvest is being transported throughout the empire, making our logistics even more difficult. The same goes for our side. You told us to consider moving the civil engineering industry in the north, which was going well, to the west. Then what should I do? We will take care of our own matters until you return. Will each family handle its affairs autonomously? Maybe that will be better. These people have had enough. If such people who are so loyal to Lombardi speak up like this, it's serious. What do you think, Sir Groddick? You must have had a lot of trouble dealing with counterfeit checks. Knew about it. Yes, actually, that made me know for sure. Sir Wiesel is not competent enough to perform his duties as head of the family. How would you have solved it? If I had the power to make decisions. Why are you out here? Oh, that's... The heads of the families are here. They're talking inside. I see. She must have seen me eavesdropping on the conversation. But she's not saying anything. Did you come to see grandfather? Yes, I need to talk to him, but the heads. So, it might actually be a good thing. Father, it's me. Janet? Come in. You should also come in. Huh? Me? Yes, it might be helpful for you to listen to. Helpful to listen to? What does that mean? It's been a while, Miss Janet. You came here so early to meet my father. He must be so glad. If the person currently sitting as the head of the household was Janet and not Wiesel, we wouldn't have gone through so much to meet the sick patriarch to talk about this. Don't you have work today? No. The mining company went through much trouble to get the mining rights in the north, so I decided to take a day off. I heard about it. Did you find a large coal mine? I heard that the mining company has been doing well since you returned, Miss Janet. Please tell us your secret. I came here today because I had something to discuss with you, Father. Something to discuss. Yes, but before that, can you call Wiesel in, Father? Nash. I will. You must have your reasons. Father, what made you call me? I was wondering why you didn't come to report. So you are all here. Sister, why are you here? Wiesel, watch your words. Did you come and snitch too? Our father? That you don't like what I'm doing. If you have something to say, you can say it directly to me. Don't ignore my authority as the head of the family. Wiesel, stop. Janet came to me with a formal suggestion and requested your attendance, so I called you here. So don't talk like that. Formal suggestion? As of today, Wiesel is relieved of his position as the head of the family. I formally propose that you appoint me, Florentia Lombardi, as the new acting head of the family.
Friends, like this video and subscribe to the channel. It motivates me to create new videos. Thank you for watching me.